Hey everyone, and welcome to Core Thinking Zone. For most of my life, I've felt like I was running on a different operating system than everyone else. Social gatherings, draining. Small talk, honestly, it feels like a marathon of mental gymnastics. And networking events, those were a special kind of exhausting. If you've ever felt like the world is shouting at you when all you want is a quiet corner to think, then you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. We're often labeled as shy, antisocial, or even aloof. People might see you reading a book alone and assume you're lonely, when in reality, you're on an incredible adventure inside your own mind. But what if I told you that being an introvert isn't a flaw, but a powerful, unexpected gift? A strength you have been told to hide, but one that is absolutely essential in today's world. Think about it. We live in a world that relentlessly celebrates extroversion. The loud, the bold, the constantly on. But the science behind our brains tells a fascinatingly different story. Dr. Marty Olson-Laney, a leading expert on introversion, explains that our brains are actually wired differently. The neural pathways introverts use to process stimuli are longer and more complex. What this means for us is that we take more time to process information, but we also process it more deeply and thoroughly. It's not about being slow, it's about being incredibly meticulous. While an extrovert might be energized by the sheer volume of social interaction, our energy comes from within, from diving deep into a single thought or idea. This is why a simple conversation can sometimes feel like a full workout. This deep processing isn't just a quirky brain function. It's a genuine superpower in a world of superficial noise. Have you ever been in a meeting where everyone is talking over each other, but you just sit back, observing, and connecting dots others have completely missed? That's your brain, working its quiet magic. I remember once, at my old job, we were trying to brainstorm solutions for a complex system bug. Everyone was throwing out ideas, none of them sticking. I just sat quietly, absorbing every piece of information. The solution finally hit me, not in the chaos of the room, but later, when I was alone with a notebook. It wasn't because I wanted the attention. It was because the answer had finally crystallized after deep internal work. I offered the solution quietly, and it was a complete game changer. That's the power of introspection. This isn't just a personal anecdote. Research, like the studies highlighted by author Susan Cain in her book Quiet, shows that introverts often excel in roles requiring deep concentration, complex problem solving, and independent thought. We are often the strategists, the researchers, and the artists. Think about some of the world's greatest innovators, people who often worked alone, diving deep into their craft. They weren't always the loudest in the room, but their contributions reshaped industries and entire societies. They're the creators who brought us the iPhone, the theory of relativity, and timeless works of art. We're often listening more than we speak, which, funnily enough, makes us incredible confidants and, in many cases, better leaders. We're not afraid of silence. We thrive in it. We recharge in solitude and return to the world with fresh perspectives and clear minds. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by the noise, remember this. Your need for solitude, your preference for depth over breadth, your thoughtful and considered approach, these are not weaknesses. They are the hallmarks of a powerful cognitive style, a unique strength in a world that desperately needs deep thinkers, careful planners, and empathetic listeners. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about embracing your true self and using it to your advantage. This is your unexpected gift. Embrace it, cultivate it, let it empower you. And if this resonated with you, hit that like button, share this video with another awesome introvert, and subscribe to Core Thinking Zone for more insights on unlocking your unique potential. See you next time.